any of you ever had something that's happened to you in the past? I feel like this thing all on top of me. That you regretted doing, or you regretted not doing something. You look back and you say, I regret doing this, I regret doing that. I've got a couple in the beginning that are funny to break the ice, and I apologize ahead of time. I regret not letting Stephanie meet me earlier than what she did. Scott aggravates me. There's some times, like today, I've waited too long to get my hair cut. Scott calls this my Donald Trump look. The thing is, I may go another week because I know it bothers him because he can't grow his hair like this. Tommy said he regrets some things about Valerie every day. Tommy, you ain't the only one that regrets things about Valerie. I'm just, Frank Sinatra sang a song called My Way. Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do. I saw it through without exemption. I planned each course, each careful step along the highway, and much more than this, I did it my way. There's times, if we look back on our lives, we say, I did it the way I wanted to, but it may not have been the best way to do it. You look back, and the thing about regrets is you'll look back on them. Can anybody drive a car looking backwards? You can't do it. You may be able to go a little piece, but you're going to end up, you ain't going to be going straight, you're going to hit something, you're going to run into something. So as I was getting all this together, I thought of a couple of things that aren't necessarily stuff I regret, it's just things I wish I'd have done different. I didn't get saved until I was 25 years old. Now some people look at it and say, well, you still got all of those years ahead of you. But I've looked at it a lot of times as all those years before that, knowing what I knew and all the time that I wasted. Young people, I know you get tired of hearing it. Scott talked a little bit about this the other week in Sunday school. I regret and I wish I'd have done a whole lot better than what I did when I was in school.
Amen. Yes, sir.
Because when you get to a certain point in your life, you say, if I'd have done this, I wouldn't be doing this now. I've told Michaela, I said, you need to do like your mama, go on to school, get you an education. Granted, working at the state ain't always the hardest job, but there's times when you do work hard, and that's like every job. But at the same time, if you go to school and you get you an education, it'll be a whole lot better off. I think about how I've raised my kids. We don't do a lot of outside the house family time things. We took off Harrison, went riding up mountains, up Highway 11, up Caesar's Head. I can't think of the name of that place, jumping off rock or something. We took the kids up there. Some people would say, well, what good is that? Y'all just rode around. But to see, Braden's never seen it, and to see his look on his face when he walked out on that thing. You take them small things for granted sometimes, and you regret not always doing them. But remember what I said, you can't, and I've done the same thing. Looking back on life, God's got so much planned for us ahead. Don't let the things that's happened in your past weigh you down as bad. Brother Dan, will you pray for us?